Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. I am on here today with a Pandahall Selected craft with me. So I'm going to be using some of the items that I picked up in a couple of videos back from Pandahall Selected. One of those items include this berry cake cutting die. So we're going to be creating some embellishments with those and then turning them into like a bookmark, a dangly bookmark, and using these berry charms. And we're also going to be making some easy fridge magnets as well, using these gorgeous large cabochons that I grabbed that have the dried flowers inside. So I've already die cut out my pieces for the berry cake embellishments. So I have my smaller pieces in here in this little trinket dish, and then I also have some of my larger pieces in my little sort of box over here. So I thought maybe we should start with gluing together the berry cake embellishments, because they might take a while to dry, and I don't want to keep you guys here for a long time. But yeah, go grab yourselves a drink and you can sit here and craft with me. Also, don't forget that I'm going to have a coupon code down below, as well as all the links to these items that you'll be seeing here today. And when you use my coupon code, that'll get you 10% off your first order. All right, so there are all my little bits and pieces there. So I'll just grab my glue. So I ended up cutting out multiples of just different cardstock. I've got glitter cardstock, plain coloured cardstock, like neutral sort of colours. And you can layer your cakes up, or you can create smaller ones. We've got like little cupcakes that we can do. So what I was thinking was, I ended up cutting out some gold glitter cardstock, and I thought that would be nice to keep it all in one piece and use that to create a thicker embellishment, because this is going to be a bookmark. You don't want it to be flimsy. So the idea of this is I'm going to pop all this together, grab my crocodile, punch a hole, pop a chain onto the cake piece, and then dangle some little charms. So then when this is done, it'll sit inside your book, and then the chain is going to be the nice sort of decoration part that hangs out. So I think I am going to be using my Aliens Turbo Tacky Glue, because when you're working with glitter cardstock, you need something that's going to be extremely sturdy and hold it together really well. Now I'm just going to wait for this to come down. I probably should have had my glue ready before I did this video, because it's taking forever to come out. We might need to give it a little poke. Note that glue, I don't know what it is doing. doesn't want to work for me. I think it's just a bit blocked. This is a great start. These things always happen when you're trying to do a video. I don't know if I got that or not. We'll try one more time, and if this doesn't work, I'll get my smaller one. Usually I don't have trouble with my glue. Here we go, I heard a bubble. Let's say it's just a little bit jammed up. No, we're giving up on that for the moment. What I might do is I might just leave it hanging upside down for the meantime, and we'll try my smaller one. Either way, it's still it's the same glue, just this is a smaller tube. But this one's working, and that's what we want. Because I've just wasted like 5 minutes of your time, I reckon, trying to get that glue working. Now I don't want to overdo it with the glue, because then it sort of tends to go a bit lumpy. We try and do it as smooth as we can. And then it's always a good idea to put something hard down onto the piece as well, so it dries nice and flat. Just make sure it's lined up. Okay, so there's our first one. Just going to get something heavy to pop on top of that. Let's use these cabochons. Let that dry. And the fridge magnets are quite quick to do, so they're not going to take up much of your time. It's going to be more these sort of embellishments, just piecing it all together, that's going to be the timely. Looks nice and straight. Just get the glue off my hands. I just thought it would be easier placing the glitter cardstock on the back of the coloured cardstock. So then it's almost like you've already decorated the stars. They're shining through the back piece there. And I love using glitter cardstock as well when I'm crafting. Just pop that down, so that'll hopefully have them dry flat. In the meantime, we can also do some of the little, like, smaller pieces. I've got these ones here. So I didn't poke out the little star pattern that you see in these ones with the glitter cardstock, because I wanted it to peek through. So let's go these ones. I'm sorry it's been a while as well that I've been on. I've been sick for 2 weeks now with like a respiratory virus, and it is so horrible. You basically feel like you can't breathe, and because I'm asthmatic as well, it was not fun. I am still like recovering from it, but I am a lot better than I was. It leaves you with, like, you have no energy, you have shortness of breath, tired all the time and coughing. But yeah, luckily that is, yeah, I'm on the mend, so just got a bit of glue on that. There's one. Again, we're going to need something to hold that down. So these are smaller cake pieces, so you can layer them up if you want, or you can just use them as a smaller cake embellishment. I just think it's always a good idea to die cut out two to stick together, so you've got a nice sturdy embellishment instead of a flimsy one. Very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to need to squish that as well. You have stuff everywhere, but we need those to dry. We have our little cupcakes. Maybe for the sake of this video not being so long, I might just do a couple of the smaller ones. It's just to give you guys an idea of how you can do these and decorate them. I don't know if I want... I think I like pink icing on that one, like that, and just trying to figure out which icing I want. Don't want to take too long though. Okay. Now just wondering, I wanted the patty pan to have a background, I mean, yeah, like a pattern on it. But I've noticed when you pop that on, you can kind of see that should be alright. That's quite cute. I can always put the back pieces on if I want to with the smaller ones, but for now I think I'll just do this. Hope you guys can see and the lighting's okay. It does keep changing. And there's our little cupcakes. The set also cuts out like leaves and little berries. So we could always stick like a little berry on the cupcakes. Let me just see how I want to. Nah, not too sure about that, to be honest. These little tiny leaves. This might be too tiny. That's kind of cute. All right, let's do that. I'll have the little leaf sticking out the side just slightly. There should be another one. Over here. So we had a nice big raspberry on this one. Very cute. And then we could also stick, if we wanted to, I've got some of this Rosie Studio Sweet Sunshine that comes with all the little like puffy stickers. I thought we could add some little flowers or little strawberries to the top. Let's do one there. one on that one. Sorry about the sun. Some little green leaves. No, I think I'm happy with that one as that, like that. I do like the little flower on that one. I might stick some little enamel dots. Also have these ones as well. Let's give it a little bow. Yeah, give me a sec, guys. This sun might be a bit of a problem, but just show you what we've done so far. I might just have to stop for a little bit. There's not a whole lot I can do about the sun there, sorry guys, so we'll just have to continue on with it. Hopefully those nice and dry. Got a bigger one there if we need it. Oh, now I've got the post lady is here. Okay, I'm so sorry about that, guys. That sun came in just at the wrong time. Was that time of the day, or it just goes straight into my craft room window, through my craft room window, I should say. So here's a closer look at the little berry cupcakes. So we have a couple of those, and let's finish with the rest of our cakes, and then we can move on to our fridge magnets. Okay, so it should be right to move some of these bits and pieces out of the way now. So I'm just trying to decide on whether or not I want to layer the cake up. I think that could look really cute. It sort of goes like this, but I'm wondering, actually, hold on. Let's go. Do that one, or I actually think I like this one, and I'm going to use this one for our bookmark piece, I think. And then this one you can also just do, so you've got like one layer cake you can decorate up. It's pretty cute as well. And then I've die cut out extra bits and pieces as well. Okay. So some more gluing to do. This die is really like nice and easy to pop together. It's quite sturdy. So this is going to create a nice, really sturdy bookmark. A little bit crooked. There we go. And that's why I like working with wet glue, because if you need to reposition it, it's much easier to. And also I find with hot glue, it just doesn't, like I find that it just peels off and your projects can just fall apart. So I'm just going to look for something really heavy, because we want to be able to flatten our cake. Like that. Well, we'll do that one. I may as well decorate this one as well. I hope you guys can see well enough. Kind of just winging it. My camera's so high. I can't see if it's ever in frame or not unless I get up on my knees, and then that's just, it ends up being extremely uncomfortable, as you could imagine. Gosh, I hope I'm putting these dies together right. I haven't even, I'm kind of just guessing of how it's put together. So for all I know, I could be doing it wrong. Just need to move that a little slightly. That. I'm pretty sure it's right. All right. So I've got our bigger parts. Then while I'm waiting for that to dry, what we're going to also need is some chain to create our bookmark. So I might cut that. I don't want it to be too long. The idea is for it to just sort of dangle out of the book. So we might want to go with right about here, I think would look all right. Don't know why it does that. Oh, there we go. A chain. Yeah, that's a good length, I think. Just move these out of the way. Grab some of our strawberries. Go pink and red. Need some jump rings. I think this size looks all right. I don't know how many I'm going to need, so I'm just going to take out a few. And then I also have a couple of little tassels that I'm wanting to use, and maybe a couple of little wire wrapped beads. So, ow! That is the little one. I literally just received some new wire cutters, and why is it that I can't find them? I'm the most disorganized person. Literally just grabbed a new set from, or it comes with it too. Just have to go these two different colors. It's a little bit weird. I'm using the wrong ones, but it'll still do the job. So we want to attach one on the end. And that's going to basically be attached to the cupcake embellishment, or I should say the berry cake embellishment, with an eyelet. And then we'll have this end where we can add all kinds of pretty dangles, which will hang out the top. So on this one, I think I would like a strawberry. Yeah, I'm just going with a strawberry with that one. I reckon I know where I put them. It's a problem when you craft all over the house. Your stuff ends up everywhere. Looks like the sun just went away. Just make sure that's on right, because I'm using the wrong tools. This is painful. Painful for you guys to watch. Oh gosh. There with that. Works. So I'm pretty much trying to stick with the same like colors, like color combo, if that makes sense. Doing a little strawberry. And the idea of the dangle on the end of the chain is so it looks like you've got a nice, I guess, charm hanging off the side of your book, but it's also going to give it a bit of weight to hold the bookmark like in place, like to keep it there. You probably don't need this many dangles on there, but I think it's going to look cute. Okay. So basically that's going to be on the end piece. How adorable is that? And then we are going to attach that to our cake piece here, which is hard as a rock. Grab the crocodile. I want the small hole. I want to stick a big gaping hole into it. I want to be able to use the smaller one. And then I'm just going to grab a couple of tiny little eyelets. Go with pink. That way it kind of blends in with our cake icing. And then we can decorate it. See, so that's the perfect size. I love these little mini eyelets. Okay. And then, oh, sorry, my voice went so funny then. That was shocking. We're going to have this end piece here. I'm going to try and squish that into this one. We might need a bigger one, I'm not sure, but like a bigger jump ring. Yeah, I'm going to go with a bigger jump ring for the end piece, just because of how far I popped my eyelet. Might be the next size, maybe this one. Yep. That one is heaps better. Gives us that little bit of room to work with. There we go. So there's the start of our bookmark. We're getting somewhere. The cute little dangles. So we can decorate this one as well if we want to. I didn't want to overdo the cake because it is going to be a bookmark. We don't want it to be too fat. We want it to be able to sit nice and flat inside the pages of the book. But I think we could probably add a couple of little like flowers and strawberries just to that. So I'll just use some of these puffy stickers. And then that sort of covers also the chain a little bit. Sometimes you might have to use glue, but as I said, I don't want that to be too chunky, so very cute with the little strawberries. There we go, I think that's adorable. Just see that there isn't anything else. It's probably too big. Yep, too big. Never mind, I've got this one over here as well. Which we could do something similar, or I can leave this one as just like an embellishment. You got the little berries that come with this collection. Could try out. No, don't like that. I think that leaf is just a bit too big for my liking. Do something with the smaller leaves. And I will glue those down. I'm just making sure I want it to be this way. Like that. And then something like that. Very cute. Not sure how I feel about that white bit around that strawberry there. It's just too much. Don't like that white around there. I think we'd be better off if we did something like that. All right. So we're going to do one bookmark and one big embellishment. And then our two little cupcake ones. like that little bit sticking out the top there, so I'm going to do this like that. Hold that down. Ah, very cute. All right, so there's our little, I should say, our berry cake embellishments. They're very sturdy. You can still pop an eyelet in there if you want to create it into like a bookmark like this one. I think they turned out really cute. Okay, so next on the list we have, just move those to the side. Our easy fridge magnets, and this won't take too long. So all you need is some little magnets. You can get these from pretty much anywhere. I'm not sure if you can get them from Pandahall Selected, but you can get them from lots of other like online shops, or like a Battery World, something like that. We need our like strong glue. Going to be using these wooden circular pieces, which I believe you can also get from Pandahall Selected. You can paint these if you're wanting to, but I like the look of just the natural wood pieces. Make sure I don't spill those. And we are going to pick out some pretty, yes, I love the yellow with the pink. I'm going with that. I do like that one. That one. I'm going to try and do them so we're sort of getting a set of the same colours, so you can stick them onto your fridge, you can stick them onto the side of your craft caddy. I'm just trying to see what colours I'm wanting to use. So I like the yellow. Not sure, that sort of looks like even though it's pink, it looks sort of orangey. I don't know if we go like a lilac-y colour. That looks cute. I do like the blue with the pink. You've got green. I don't know if that's going to be too much. Yep, that's too dark. No. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I should have figured this out before you know what, I think those ones I quite like. Let me just check this one. Decisions, decisions. I like these colours. That. No. Don't like that colour that it brings out. I like those colours. Alright, I'm going to try and not change my mind again. I always make things so much more complicated than they should have to be. Oh dear. So these would be a really cute gift to give to someone, like as like a nice present, to either your pen pals or family members. You know, when I go out, like, I find that fridge magnets can be quite ugly, so I think it's always better if you can try and make your own if you don't like what's out there. So I'm just using some glue to stick these down. Just make sure you press really tight so you don't have any weird sort of like glue patterns that you can see through. But this will dry clear, so you won't be able to see it as much, but that's basically the start of our fridge magnets. So, and then you just stick your magnets on the back. And I'm going to put these onto my fridge. They're like the perfect size to fit into this these wooden like discs. Really liking these bright colours as well. Could also turn these into pins as well that you could wear, like a brooch. That would look really cute. They don't necessarily have to be fridge magnets. I just thought these would look really cute on my fridge. And I like the dimension that it gives them, like that 3D look. Okay, so we're gonna have to, oh dear, my magnet's stuck to my, my bookmark. That's how strong they are. It's still trying to do it. I try and keep them away from the chain. Okay, so now We're going to glue our magnets on. Make sure they're nicely pressed down. And the other hard part is I've got to try and separate my magnets because they are all stuck together. They are very strong. They're strong, but they're nice and thin, which is what I like about these ones. So they're not going to stick out too far off your fridge. Just going to try and keep them all separate so they don't all end up trying to join back together. Oh! Alright, I'll just do it like that. Okay. And I'm hoping that this tacky glue will be enough, like, strength to hold these on. So I'll have to let you guys know how they go. I don't think it matters which way you put the magnet because they're magnetic either side, so I just didn't, like I said, want to use hot glue because I find that it just comes right off when you use hot glue. I believe that a strong wet glue, or even like super glue, if you have super glue, would work really well. Or a glue that's specifically for like wood and metals, types of metals. But I have a feeling this turbo glue will be perfect once they're fully dry. It doesn't matter if you pop them on a little bit crooked or not, it's not a big deal. Just trying to be careful not to get glue on everything. Very cute. I think they're going to look really nice on the fridge. We've got our little berry embellishments from the berry cake die. I have die cut out more of these so I can make more off camera. A big, larger berry cake, 2 layers. our gorgeous bookmark, which I'm going to grab a book in a sec and show you how to use this. So just bear with me, just making sure I don't get that too close to the magnets. Okay, so here we have our book. Just move those off to the side for a sec. It's part of my favorite book series, so Miss Peregrine's. So for example, let's say we're up to here in the book. Grab our little bookmark, pop it inside the book like so. Hope you guys can see. And then you're left with your page marker, so it looks like a dangly charm. So makes your book look pretty as well. Having all these pretty tassels on the end, cute little charms. Get the little strawberry pendants there from Pandahall Selected. So that's the idea of that. So adorable. And very easy to find your spot. And then we have our gorgeous fridge magnets. Using those cabochons with the pressed flower from Pandahall Selected. And I'm going to leave the links down below as well for you guys. So just keep in mind, these are still drying, so they might look a little bit funny at this point in time, but yeah, they will dry up. Love the colours in this one. It's like a lilac-y colour with a pale blue. So pretty. Got a darker blue with a pink flower. So you're not going to see the glue as much as well if you use the darker pieces. Love the yellow and pink. It's such a great combo. So I'm going to leave all the links down below for you guys of what you see here today. So it'll be for the berry cake die set, these gorgeous pressed flower cabochons, as well as the little strawberry charms, which we have here. And I'll also leave the coupon code down below. Don't forget to use on Pandahall Selected website to get your 10% off. And I will be back with another video again very soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and hope it wasn't too long and boring for you. Sorry guys. I find that whenever I jump on camera and do a DIY or a craft with me, I just end up, that's basically when everything goes wrong for me. So yeah, thanks again and take care. Bye.